It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard.
Submit to your own development. If it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes.
Adversities are always going to be there in anything you do. How you deal with them, how you think about them, how you give them power and authority over you. That's the deciding factor, whether you succeed or fail in overcoming them. But you can't hide from them. You can't pretend they don't exist. You fucking identify them, point them out, and say, your ass is out of here, motherfucker. You don't get to stay here no more. You attack it.
All right. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday, everybody. Say what's up in the chat, like the stream. You guys know the drill. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Catherine, Jorno, Malik, Track, Josh, Muhammad, Zachariah, Jared. What's up, Jamie? Good morning. When you get your Express account, use a mini. No, you can use I believe up to 3 mini contracts, Jared, until you've there's a whole scaling plan, if that's what you're asking, where you can scale up, but no, you can use minis. What's up, Soné? Good morning. Ramatab, Alex, Big Head, Reef, Chartis. Chartis said eating his vegetables. Attaboy, Chartis. What's up, Caesar? Nisha, Jamie, Kali, Tom, Vinicius. Miguel. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Let's jump in. We got market open here in right about a minute, so we'll dive in, take a look. So we had a nice little expansion yesterday, finally, after some I would say pretty choppy price action in the morning. Ultimately, the draw to the PPI data high finally played out, and now we are just hovering just below the all-time high here on the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at ES side by side. So ES at all-time highs, NQ all-time high 68.5. We're at 41 right now, so we're like 20 points off the all-time high. Hard not to, probably lean more towards the bullish side, and then maybe expect, we'll see if we can get like a TGIF type of a retracement today, maybe, but I'm not going to be surprised if we put in more new highs today. So, not really a whole lot else to really talk about other than that. Daily candle yesterday on, obviously, ES closed above the previous day high. NQ did not. But getting that push here. Nice little gap that we had between these daily candles. And now we're getting this push here at the open. So we'll watch this as we take out the all-time high. Looking at the hourly here, ES is obviously holding up at a 1 hour and 4 hour bullish gap. Actually, NQ is as well on the 4 hour. And looks like we're getting this pump here at the open, boys. So let's see. We got 10 a.m. news as well. We have consumer sentiment and inflation expectations at 10 a.m. red folder news. So very well could be wait until after 10 o'clock news to probably do much of anything, if I'm being honest. At least that's kind of my expectation going into this morning, is that we'll be waiting on that. So I don't intend right now. I'm always subject to change my mind, boys and girls. But as of right now, I'm not anticipating much opportunity or doing a whole lot until 10 a.m. if I'm being totally honest with you. So we shall see. We shall see. Looking at the poll in the chat, 123 votes. We got 50% bullish, 39% bearish. We'll see if that keeps up. We're rejecting hard right now. Look at that. Rejecting hard after taking out these internal highs. This previous day high. Yeah. So previous day high being taken out here. And now we're getting this strong, fast reaction to the downside. Look at that wick. Look at that wick. What's up, taking in? What are we doing today? Shorting? Maybe. That'd be nice. I mean, shorting is way more fun. Week has been brutal. Yeah, it's been tricky. It's been tricky. Basically for me, sheesh, what? Tuesday, Wednesday, and even part of yesterday, found myself trading out of a hole. I mean, I'm green, thankfully. I'm green every day this week. But yeah, I mean, New York AM session has been tricky-er, in my opinion. Even yesterday had to went from green to red back to green. So yeah, it's felt a little bit out of sorts for me this week as well. Like I said, thankfully green, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, guys, price action is so easy. What do you if you're not making millions of dollars this week, what are you doing? I'm not gonna be that guy. What's up, Oscar? Generating more liquidity at the all-time high. Yeah, very, very possibly here. Oh, thanks, Yoxer. What are the chances we leave all-time high for next week? Yeah, very, very fitting. I mean, it happens a lot where price will take out a, maybe an internal high, on one like for example, we already are at all-time highs on ES, right? So very common to see in that example, like NQ will raid like an internal minor sell side or buy side. Everybody's got their eyes on the bigger target, and then we reverse. Happens all the time. I've seen it 100 times. Next thing you know, there's money missing off the dresser and your daughter's knocked up. I've seen it 100. Huh. Why did they put a guarantee on the box then? Well, at the end of the day, he just knows he sold you a guaranteed piece of crap. Red light, green light, literally. What's up, Gundeep? I'm doing well. How are you? Yes, Magnus. I'm trading on these streams. I'm trading Tradeify 150K lightning funded accounts. I like it. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's like, the best or anything. It just kind of depends on where you're at as a trader. I would say if you're, confident in your abilities and your edge and all that, and you want to skip the evaluation and not waste time on it, then yeah, the straight to fundeds are great. So but for other people, maybe it makes more sense to go with the growth account. I'm not a big fan personally of the advanced accounts. Like if you're going to go the evaluation phase, I would go growth just because then you don't got to worry about the intraday trailing drawdown and you don't have an activation fee. So I would recommend that if you're going to go the evaluation phase with the growth accounts. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, if you want to skip the eval altogether and your confidence a little bit more upfront, but I mean, yeah, I think the lightning funded and straight to funded accounts are their most popular accounts for a reason, right? So well, it's really up to you, man. What's up, Jorno? Love to see data lows today. Help me pass my account, says Gone Deep. All right, dude, just signal bot me. I'd never lose, ever. I shouldn't joke around about that too much. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't lose everything because of me, please. And then sue me. Don't sue me. Allegedly, I never lose. Allegedly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You guys get it. Yeah, let's mark out the data low. I mean, we are getting this strong reaction lower here, so maybe we have left that data low. Whereas, let's see, we got two data lows here. I mean, we got a whole low resistance liquidity run kind of building up here. Look at this. We got, what was Tuesday? Do we have news? We didn't have any news Tuesday. This was just we ended up putting in the low of the week. Tuesday was the manipulation. If you guys remember Tuesday, the hole that I put myself in on Tuesday, we traded below Asia low. And we started getting reaction like in the middle of this 1 hour candle. I know it looks a little bit hard to visualize here on the 1 hour, but yeah, I ended up taking L's on stream in the morning, expecting Asia low reversal to go higher. We ended up manipulating a little bit lower, leaving perfect equal lows right here on NQ. This was just fitting. And then we finally move higher and traded myself out of the hole in the PM. Wednesday, this was PPI. What happened to me on PPI? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. All I know, I was in a hole and I had to trade myself back out of it. Oh, I was short trying to get these London Asia lows. Got a little bit chopped up in the morning and then finally got that sell off later. Early PM session. Yeah. And then you guys were all here yesterday. I didn't trade at all in the PM yesterday. I was content with that after yesterday's morning session. But yeah, a lot of stacked lows here. I mean, shoot. 4 hour. But do we get, you got to think like, I guess we'll see, but it could all get left for next week as well. And then this ends up being an inside day. Because we got FOMC next week. Right? Yeah, FOMC next week, Wednesday. So we should, and then we got, at the end of next week, we also have quad witching, right? So we got September contract expiring at the end of the week. Yeah, it's going to get interesting here. But definitely going to be a lot of anticipation for this. What's up, Sharky? Went long at 11 p.m. Put TP at the highs. No. 11 p.m., Andrew. 11 p.m. New York time, or I'm assuming 11 p.m. New York. Oh, wait, what? You held through this? No way. Andrew, what the heck? You held through this? How much? You were down like not too much, 33 points. Kind of freaky though. Passed out deep in profit, got stopped at break. Oh, I see. Well, I didn't get to the high anyway, so. Apparently the Charlie Kirk killer is in custody. I mean, it's good if they caught the actual dude. I don't know, boys and girls. That whole situation's so weird and strange. There's so much speculation about a bunch of different things. I don't, bro. Is it bad that I just don't trust anything I see in mainstream news anymore? Like, my first initial instinct knee-jerk reaction is it's like everything we see from mainstream news is like a lie. Like I just wouldn't be surprised if like there's some deeper corruption going on with that whole thing. Sucks. ICT starting mentorship next Monday. Yeah, I believe he will be starting posting again on Monday. Is he gonna be going live or is he just posting videos like usual? I'm assuming he's just posting videos, but I don't know if he said anything different somewhere else. The guy's in custody. I did see the stuff yesterday. Did you guys see like the clips that have been circulating? That one guy that came to one of his events and was like screaming at him with like a megaphone or whatever. A lot of people were saying like that was it could be that guy or whatever. He looked similar to the photos that I don't know if the FBI released or whatever. Like I said, I just, you know, we've been lied to so much as citizens that it's like I don't even know what to fucking believe anymore, to be honest. It's kind of a helpless feeling if I'm being totally honest. It's just like, you know, because you want to be a critical thinker and you want to be like, all right, what logically makes sense? Come to your own conclusions and not just believe something because the fucking news is talking about it. But it's just crazy, dude. Like, you know, just look at recent history. If you just listen to the mainstream news all the time, it's like you've been fooled so much. It's pretty obvious, right? So, I mean, shit. It's like, are they ever honest? Do they ever tell the truth? That's literally how it feels right now. Crazy, dude. The guy just looks just like him. Yeah. Video of him on top of the roof and then another video of him running and jump off the roof. Yeah, I know. It's just, and then the whole like the plane thing with the, like they turning off the, whatever it was, like the radar or whatever. I mean, all that shit's like, it was planned, you know, I would say. You could probably come to that conclusion, you know, and then when you come to that conclusion, you know, over it being like a deranged lunatic, for example, that's where all the motives and reasonings come into play and who's behind it, right? The transponder. The transponder. Thank you, Jacob. I'm not an expert in aviation. I just when I get on planes, I just hope they don't go down. And if they do go down, I immediately signal the cart girl. I say, hey, give me some, give me some. Give me a couple whiskey cokes or something before we hit the ground here. Legally required to be on, wasn't on right. Yeah. Just a fucking really fucked up thing overall. Especially the fact that it was as public as it is. I don't know. And then the response from some about it. Pretty disheartening. I mean, I think it goes without saying. But yeah, this week has been... The week has been wild. It's been crazy. Both in the markets and just in the world. Tyson, you're getting your pilot's license? My, I got two, I guess now relation via marriage. Sister's husband has two brothers that actually one has their pilot's license, one is going to school for it. So I'm gonna have a couple pilots in the family. He's gonna be our chiropractor. So, you know, when my back's all out of whack from sitting at these charts and watching NASDAQ go berserk, I'm gonna be like, all right, dude, crack me up. Crack me up. Trust me, I need it. No, AB, you're not transparent. I'm sorry. I'm not responding to all comments. I think you for those of you guys that are normal stream watchers, I think you guys when there's any conspiracies at hand, I think you guys already know where my mind kind of goes to by instincts, but apparently his dad made him turn himself in. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I just it'd be great if it was like all true. Like I said, I just have a hard time believing anything we're told now. What did my parents want me to be? As corny as it sounds, probably just happy and successful. Honestly, well, my mom passed away when I was a sophomore going into my junior year of college. The summer after my sophomore year of college, my mom passed away. She would have been really pissed about me like dropping out of school and kind of like doing my own thing, to be honest. But my dad's a business owner. He owns a body shop. So basically just fixing like auto body, right? Like fixing cars. He's had that business. He worked there like out of school, managed the shop or whatever for like 30 years, then finally bought it from the guy when he was like 45. So I was like, I don't know, I was probably like 10 or 11 or something like that when he bought it. So he like forced me to work for him all throughout like my childhood, like middle school, high school, summer breaks, winter breaks, spring breaks. I was forced, literally, like, no, son, you're gonna get your ass in here and you're gonna work for me. But because I was his son and under the legal, like, the age of 18, he could legally pay me $1 an hour under the minimum wage. Ain't that fucked up? Like, that is he enslaved me. That's child abuse. No, but yeah, no. So I did that, like growing up, and then went to school because obviously that's what you're taught to do. Yeah, mom probably would have wanted me to be like a lawyer or some shit. She was a nurse. Damn, are you getting paid? No, I mean, he would basically like, he'd let me keep like $40 cash or something out of my paychecks, and then he would like put the rest away, either invest it or just put it in savings. But yeah, he's. I mean, when I was young, he was kind of a hard ass. He's definitely softer. You know what I mean? He's that old age. He's getting soft in his old age. But no, he grew up like a farm family. We lived like right down the road from my grandparents. They had a farm. So also growing up, I was always over there like milking cows and freaking was forced to like stack hay bales in the summertime, and yep, just a good old country boy. But yeah, I don't know. When I dropped out, yeah, getting flashbacks literally. When I dropped out, I mean, I think my dad was more so like concerned, like obviously like I don't know, you know, but he was basically just like, well, hey, listen, if it's what you want to do and you can figure out a way to make money, basically, he was just like, all right, let's see what you got. And for the last couple years, I've made more than he has, so. I guess it worked out. What have your chain? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. This thing is so old. This whole thing. All right, guys, we got macros starting here. We got news in 10 minutes. News in 10. News in 10 at 10. You feel me? But we did end up getting a closure below here on the 15. So we do got change in the state of delivery here on the 15-minute. To the downside so far. I mean, pretty wicky, though. Look at this the 15-minute open. Even the orb traders right now are just sitting on their hands, chat. The orb traders, even they don't know what to do right now. They go, fuck, I just gotta wait. So we're waiting. Probably gonna be waiting until after the news, like I said earlier, but no paper planes, no trades yet. Waiting for news. Bias today, it depends. I'm pretty neutral. Neutral just because you can never. Would I like to see sell off? Yeah, for sure, right? But you can never underestimate market to just keep going higher at all-time highs. So I am not like stubbornly bearish or anything like that. Unlike the last couple of days, like the last couple of days, you guys saw me like take some L's, but like I was pretty much constant, other than one trade, I was constantly trading in the same direction, right? So literally, I mean, directionally was easy this week for the most part. Execution and like just kind of the in between there to here was a little bit of a challenge for me during the AM session, at least. Probably some trades I could have avoided, in all honesty, but ain't nothing I can do about it now, chat. London low 969, and then obviously, yeah, the CPI low is all the way at 838. Just a good old boy. News in 6 minutes, boys. All right, boys. Good news, though. Good news, though. I think we're doing better this week in fantasy so far. This is the squad right here. I played. You guys know I'm a Packer fan, right? So it's like I got a lot of Packers. But that's me. What are you doing, Step Burrow? Playing Jay Pell this week. If you guys know who that is. You know, the only dud on this roster for me last night is Matthew Golden, the first round pick. Why the heck? We got this guy in the first round. The last 2 games, it's just been like 1 or 2 points. And it's like the moment I put him on my bench, he's just going to go off and have like his introduction to the NFL moment. So I feel like I got to just keep rolling with him. You know, but we're doing all right. I think we got a good chance. He's got Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. Cooper Kupp hasn't scored a point since he hasn't done shit in a long time, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Any given Sunday, right? It says our projections were really close, but wish me luck. Team name is crazy. I love a good fantasy football team name, right? What are you doing, Step Burrow? Let's take a moment and thank God for another day of health and blessings. Eduardo, amen. Thank God. God help us all. Commanders did not win by 20, Andrew, or cover. I felt like that game should have been even more lopsided on the scoreboard. It felt more lopsided than that, but good game. Good time to be a Packer fan. See, the problem is though, the Packers have such a perfect way, in a consistent way, of just kicking ass and taking names, and then like they just break your heart in like the NFC Championship game or something. They fucking just fall apart, you know, or like our whole team gets injured and it's just game over. So can't get the hopes up too much, boys. You know, it's kind of like NASDAQ, right? You start celebrating your trade about to take profit just for it to turn around like 2 points before your TP and then come all the way back to break even. We all know. We've all been there, so we can't celebrate till that fat lady is singing, if you know what I'm saying. A ring ting tingling too. Yeah, Gay missed a couple field goals. McManus, he missed one too. McAnus. How did your all-time high did not hit, but my NQ chart did? Really? Is it hitting on like the continuous chart or something? I mean, I got all-time high, right? Yeah. All-time high is 68.5 on my September contract chart here. Yeah, it looks like it's hitting on the continuous. Oh, maybe not. What if I turn the biage off? Nope, still not. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't know how your all-time high micros, maybe? Nope. Yeah, I actually don't know. I think your chart's wrong. Your chart's lying. Your chart's capping. No all-time high has been hit. I'm out of ideas to check other charts. Are you guys looking at CFD charts or something? What's up, Platinum? You're using my code? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The code was made with love, Platinum. The code was made with love. And that's something that these other affiliates can't say. We've got the biggest and the best. The most love. Some are saying the most love they've ever seen. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, it might be CFD charts you guys are looking at. Then maybe, I mean, wouldn't surprise me. What's up, Soz? All right, guys. News in a minute. Let's see what we get. Ugh. The countdown is on. Your chart color looks like ass? Nisha? What? What's wrong with my chart color? I used to... My OG colors was like blue and... You guys can see my... Oh, you can't actually see them. Fuck. My templates. I got a few. I used to have a whole bunch. I used to have like a whole list of different like color combinations. I just deleted a bunch of them, but... I used to do the blue and black. This is my OG. I rocked this for a long time. But then I felt like I was missing out, right? I'm missing out on the cult of... Missing out on the cult of... You know, ICT, right? Green and black, right? The classic green and black handles. So I've just been rocking that for a while. Here's the news, boys. Humana. And then for a while as well, I also did, when I was trading supply and demand, I just did white and black. I don't know why this stupid electronic trading hours. Get out of here. The white and black is clean. I don't mind this. I don't know, what do you guys think? I just like it's kind of like it's kind of bland, right? It's like, give me some color in my life. I change every 3 weeks. Honestly, Jacob trades. Yeah, I used to do the same thing. I feel like I've stuck with green and black for a long time now, just because it's like, I don't know, it's just stuck, and it's the colors I've been streaming with for a while. So, but yeah, I used to do the same thing. I just get bored of it. I'm just like, all right, let me switch it up. White and red with black. I used to mess around. Yeah, the canvas, like the gradient. It's just like, yeah, we'll go. I don't know. You guys like the white and black? Your top tick was tickled. You guys don't like the white and black? I think for spooky season we'll go back to dark charts. We'll go back to the old dark charts. Instead of the flashbang charts. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to our originally scheduled programming here. Black on black. The same. I have a buddy that does that. He has the same. Well, actually, no, he just changed it. For a while, he did that. He just did everything was black. Like all candles were black, or either way. When you make challenges, how many percentage are you risking on trades? What do you mean by challenges, Enrico? Like when I take an evaluation? When I take an evaluation, I essentially I'll wait for a good trade. This is what I would recommend if this is your question. Wait for a really good trade, and then basically enter position size. And sometimes what I'll have to do is like add or sometimes maybe even take off contracts, but a lot of times I won't do that. I'll put on heavier size, and then basically what I'm doing is wherever my target is, right? Like let's say all-time high is my target. But let's just hypothetically say I'm longing here. I'd like put on a couple contracts, and then I see where the take profit, like how much this would be, and basically if I needed to, I would add contracts to like. But I'm full porting. I'm full porting evaluations at this point. And I'm hitting my profit target in that one good trade. This is not like a good trade. That's not what I'm saying, but just for example purpose. It's a little bit trickier on like honestly it's probably the trickiest on Top Step just because you can't pass in one day. So you can only make 50%, so you have to divide it up into at least 2 trades. So they're honestly probably the hardest to do it with, if I'm being honest. You know. That's terrible advice. Well, Shaggy, it's terrible advice. It's context here, Shaggy. Like, it's terrible advice. I'm not saying like if you're a brand new person that is still like trying to like figure out all your trading habits and consistency and all that stuff, like obvious, and if you can't afford to like lose some accounts, then yeah, obviously that advice doesn't apply to you. My first time ever getting funded, I took my sweet ass old time. It took me like 2 months to pass, and I was just very like, I treated it like a funded account, right? Like very just meticulous and slow, and that would obviously be the recommendation for newer traders that are still like trying to figure it out and can't afford to like be turning and burning accounts. But I mean, if you can afford, well, you got to have honest self-reflection with your own trading abilities as well, obviously. Like, if you actually don't know what the fuck you're doing with trading and you're literally just guessing and gambling, then it doesn't really matter what you do, whether you're taking it slow or not, to be honest. because I mean, you're just, it's luck at that point, right? But yeah, no, I would say, I'm not here to waste my time in good trades on fucking accounts that I can't make any money from. Change your background to DDDC. You won't regret it. Should we check this out? Swayze says change it to DDDC. Let's see. Was it fucking like hot pink or something? Wait. Your background, okay. DDDC. I feel like this is like not any different than what I have currently. It didn't even change, dog. What are you talking about? What is mine, like a tint of blue, maybe? Yours is a little bit warmer. What is this? D4DE. I thought it was this, actually. I think this is what I had it on, right? Oh, maybe not. Hell yeah. DDDC chat. It feels brighter for some reason. Maybe I don't like that, actually. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, though. It does feel brighter. Basically, what I'm going for here is like a slight, very slight gray. So it's not as harsh on the eyeballs. Best for psychology. I've actually heard that the green and red candles are bad for psychology, but I don't know, dude. Like, you guys tell me. Do you guys actually think that? I just think that shit that doesn't really matter, to be honest. I think this is like weird little. I think people just like made that up just so they can say like make some content about something. I don't know. But then psychologists will sit here and say, "Oh no, Tyler, there's actually some data and science behind it. You know, your brain subconsciously, you know, it gets triggered by these colors, and it's actually been proven by science." Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I don't know. I don't put too much stock into that. Bad red and green. Yeah, no. Black down candles always. It's only the bullish candles that can change. Blue, white, green. It's gotta be like a neutral or cool color though. It can't be red, orange, yellow. Definitely not that. Yes, Enrico. I do have yes. Do I take all-time highs as target or open the doors to get good old greed and ask for a -1S? Well, I mean, maybe if you could partial take all-time highs, but the reality is, if we're bullish today, we're probably not stopping all-time highs. I wouldn't think. You know, you got 2 standard deviations of Asia up at like 85. Otherwise, yeah, standard deviations, like if you're going to do, I guess, London range, for example, just maybe project that out. Like 100, 100, 24,100. Because, I mean, just looking at like the profile of the day, kind of has that feel to it, right? Accumulation, manipulation, New York continuation. We come down, hit this 15-minute. Is this like the what's that entry model called? The Reaper? Is that what that is? The Reaper? The Reaper FVG. Yeah, we're not really moving a whole lot, to be honest. I'm showing you guys a 15-minute chart right now, and this is like, look at this shit. Bro, we talked about it, like possibility of an inside day, more so. Well, it makes it easy, though. Like, I'm not pressing any buttons right at this moment. Keep me out of the market on a Friday, NASDAQ. That's fine. Just don't let me enter and then just do me dirty. You know, if you're going to look like shit, just let me stay safe, please. Yeah. Yucky. Here's YM. God, don't it almost look like this? Oh, same with ES2. Oh, I didn't realize. We are diverging here. How did I not see that? Too zoomed in, I guess. We do have divergence here at these highs with ES and NQ. Boom, no, 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 no. What's up, PS? No, I haven't taken anything today. This 15-minute chart is pretty nasty. Was waiting for 10 a.m. and then, I mean, yeah, it's really been not a whole lot here to do much with. 97% retracement? Could it be? It actually looks like it might have been. Tyler, we going golfing this weekend or what? You say no. This friendship is over. Oh, not quite the 97. What do we got here? Oh, come on. Call like the 94. The 94 fib, chat. Yeah. You ain't using the 94 fib to get these sniper entries. I don't know what you're doing. Missing out, man. I'm telling you, ICT is going to mention the 90. You're going to have the OTE, which is 618 to 786. But then he's going to tell you about the hyper OTE in 2025 mentorship. It's going to be the 94 to 97% fib. If he comes out with that, I'm going to say he stole it from me. And then we're going to get in a Twitter beef. Tyson says, I'm going golfing in a tournament tomorrow. Can't wait. Nice. Congrats, dude. Or congrats. Good luck is what I meant to say. Congrats if you win, I guess. That sounds fun, though. Golf stream would be sick. Did he respond, by the way? Let me see. Maybe. Oh, guys, he didn't say no. Guys, I offered for Tyler to stream it like before I ever started streaming. We've kind of been trading together for a while, and before I started streaming, I said, "Hey, listen, you want to do like a team stream? We'll call it TNT." He said, "Fuck no." I see why. Maybe he sees like all the stuff in the chat. He's just like, "Thank God I'm not doing that shit." Holy fuck. ICT pisses you off, but you still love him. Shaggy, honestly, I'm kind of the same way. He says cap and ass. Bro, shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm going to beat that ass if we go golfing this weekend. We got to go golfing, right? Come on, dude. It's fall golf. And I haven't gone in like a month. This is actually ridiculous. Fucking weddings. Oh my God, it's actually going to be hot this weekend. It's going to be in the 80s up here. What the? Oh man, let me bust out the beach towel. Tan these buns. Buns and thighs, buns and thighs. Let me get a little golden crisp. Same with you. You piss me off sometimes, but I'm still here. Listen, you guys piss me off sometimes, and I'm still here. How about that? Pretty normal for India? What do you mean? The heat? Or... Yeah, guys, this PA is... Well... I think it goes without saying. We're 10.8. It's almost 10.20. And if you're engaged in this price action, I'm not gonna... Well, let me just put it this way. If you're engaged in this price action...
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But listen, I know you guys, it's because it's not for a lack of effort. I know you guys are giving it your all. You know?
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
That's all you can do. You know? That's all you can do. Tagged me out to the tick and then flew. I'm sorry to hear that, Anthony. Five big booms for Anthony.
Boom! 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 Boom!
That's tough. Yeah, this is a... So... Beautiful weather we're having, ain't it? Draw opening range gap on chart. You think market is bullish. Are you saying that I think the market is bullish, or are you telling me I will think the market is bullish after I draw the opening range on the chart? Where, you just wanted me to see the gap fill, or what? I mean, we did say that it looked kind of like power of three just with this accumulation, manipulation in London, possible New York continuation. Funny how it all comes together, eh, chat? Hey, all-time highs here on NASDAQ finally. Diverging at these highs with ES. Obviously not at its all-time high. But there's the highs. Can't believe you guys didn't take that Reaper fair value gap entry. You need to study more. Don't you guys hate when you see comments like that? Bro, I can't believe you missed the frickin' first presented fair value gap from last month, Friday, the 13th. Sniper entry, bro. 4 tick stop loss. You need to study more. Did you check the gold? No. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. It's actually, you know, I can't, you know, if you guys didn't take this trade, this was actually, not only was this a Reaper fair value gap on the 15-minute, but it was also the consequent encroachment of the mean threshold of the order block of the first presented fair value gap that was inverse with SMT divergence on Christmas Day from 2014. And if you guys didn't take that, I don't know what to tell you. Literally fucking free money. Tesla's flying. What's the indicator that shows the day? This is ICT. I think you're talking about ICT everything. Up here by Cold Brew Rosh. So this marks out the opening prices, and then I have it marking out Asia, standard deviations, and then just dividing the days at New York midnight. That's ICT mentorship 1923. Tyler, why I'm long? Can you hold me and tell me everything's gonna be all right? Sure, I could do that. If you're wondering, yes, I do have a drumstick in my pocket. Did you think we see Bitcoin and ETH coming back to all-time highs too? Let's take a look. I actually have not analyzed or looked at crypto ever since our last little sell-off. I said, all right, well, I'll wait for I'll wait for the fun notifications to come back. Look at the daily and weekly. I had marked out on the monthly for us to maybe come back down to retest here. As of now, looks like did we take out the... We did. Yeah, we took out the monthly low. The August monthly low here, actually. And now we're kind of pumping back up. So I would say if we flip this gap, it's fucking moon season, baby. If we hold this gap, Bull run over. No, at least it'll just be over for a little bit. But listen, I ain't never gonna bet against old BTC here. I'm not gonna be one bit surprised to see this thing maybe just keep pumping. XRP, I really need to. XRP took out this low. And that's beautiful, actually. That actually is gorgeous, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know. We're pumping on NQ's pumping up above. We're in the 70s now. Starting to get into those projection levels, Anthony. Close to. Yeah, dude. Does anybody in the chat hold XRP is the question. And does anybody hold like a significant amount of it? I mean, I hold like an okay amount. I don't have like a shit ton. But you know, this could get this could get fun. I don't have like a concrete plan of where I'm going to take my next partial at. But I know it'll be above $4. And I don't even want to take profit on my crypto. I just, from holding through the last cycle, I know that I have to. I was kicking myself so hard for not doing it last time, so I just gotta secure it. Don't get married to your bags. Don't get married to your portfolio. Nothing goes up forever. The reason you bought it was to make money on it, so make your fucking money. Right, chat? If you hold XRP, you're retarded. Dude, XRP is my best. XRP is literally my best. Well, other than Bitcoin. It's my best crypto trade, I guess, if you will. By a long shot. Solana. Oh, yeah. Look at my oh, bro, between Ethereum and Solana. Oh, bro. April 9th entries on these. Oh! I added these lines so I could send a screenshot to a buddy and have a good laugh about it, but I'm going to keep them on there because that looks sick. Oh, yeah, Solana. Solana. BB. BB, come to Dubai. Hell yeah. Where do we hit here? 76 is current high. Dude, April, you could have bought almost everything. Exactly. I bought a lot of shit. I bought a lot of shit. I bought a lot of crypto. I got some stocks, boys. I mean, it was a free. I thought it was a free flash sale. So funny, dude. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, the end of the world is here. Crash is coming. Recession incoming. It's going to get so much worse." You guys remember that? Yeah, I hope you guys also loaded up. This is... Even bought a... Yeah, you know all those green dildos that have been making their way onto the WNBA court? I bought them all, and that's actually been me. It's actually been me chucking those things out there. I don't know if you guys know this, but I got quite the arm. You know, not going to brag. Peaked in high school quarterback. Yeah, not a big deal. It's whatever. So yeah, that, you know, say what you want about those green dildos, but they were thrown with perfect spirals. Perfect spirals. Some of the best form some say that they've seen. Bro, does nobody watch the WNBA anymore? I think Caitlin Clark is hurt, right? Did the views just like go to nothing? I'm sure Anthony in the chat. Anthony and Kev in the chat. They love tuning in. They're big Angel Reese fans. Big Angel Reese fans. I know they got season tickets. Yeah, Uncle Rico, Kev, I could throw a football over those mountains. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I'd have gone pro. Ain't a doubt in my mind. What do I think Michael's prepared? Did ICT change my trading? Do you know? Is it just going to be like video format like all of his mentorships? He didn't say he was going to be like live streaming or anything, right? Probably a similar format. What do I think he's preparing? I think he's preparing he's going to steal my 94 to 97% hyper OTE entry model. He's going to steal the you know, you got the IPTA range, right? The 20-day IPTA range. Wait till you guys see what's coming. We're going to have the 20-year IPTA first presented fair value gap. Eh? Get ready. No, I'm kidding, of course. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's it. We got to get ICT back, and I don't know. I got to figure out a way to get back on his good side. So we can get him back in the live stream chat at some point. But it might take some time and effort. Might never happen, but yeah. We were talking about, someone in the chat said I pissed them off. I think I pissed him off. Listen, all I did was just say he fucked up the Robbins Cup situation. No, he's mad at me? Like, what the fuck, man? Hey, Pharaoh, it's all right. It's all right. You're not defined by one red day, Pharaoh. Don't get down on yourself, Pharaoh. Yeah, there is a nice ICT website. What is it? ICT Index IO, I think. ICT Index. Yeah, I don't know. Try that. I don't think that's a link or anything. But I think ICTindex.io is a nice AI website where you can like look up. Yeah, that's what it is. You can like look up different things and it'll like bring up his videos based on like the keywords you use or questions you ask, and you can go find where he talked about it. First red day in 2 to 3 weeks. Sounds like you've been on a nice hot streak, Pharaoh. I would not sweat one red day at all. Wouldn't sweat it, Pharaoh. Wouldn't sweat it. Rally and no TGIF this morning. Rallying from this 5-minute. And where we're going? That's a great question. If you were to just project out this London manipulation. -1. You're gonna be looking at like I said, around 100. I don't think this is the exact. Yeah, London. You go to 2 a.m. Like 102, yeah. Be a nice 2.3R, 36 point TP from this. Projection number is 102.5. Yeah, you know, you see red, you can't stop trading, and then we lose it all. Did that so many times. Now just taking easy and wait next day. I got some like especially yesterday, someone commented, and nothing against his comment or anything, but I will say this, like all trading days are not created equal. I do believe that. I think many of you guys do believe that. To be honest, there are days where you can be a little bit more aggressive, and then there's days you should have different expectations, right? Like you're a little bit more passive, sitting on the sidelines. Like today's that for me. Like obviously I haven't done anything yet today. And that was my expectation coming into the day. And I had higher expectations. A lot of you guys were like, oh my God, he's pressing buttons. He's like taking way more trades. I always have higher expectations on NFP, CPI, PPI, sometimes FOMC as well. It just kind of depends. But like those are the days if you're going to be aggressive, right? It's those types of days where you can have increased expectations, be a little bit more aggressive because it's a calculated risk, right? If you're going to be aggressive and quote unquote overtrade, those are probably the days to do it. No, not the days where it's just inside chop and nonsense, right? So my argument to that was I was like, it's a calculated risk, dude. Like, and that was my expectation coming into those days, as it always is. And I have not been read a single CPI in 2025. But I think I was read on 1 or 2 NFP days so far this year. So. It gives source video. Been living under a rock. Yeah, that ICT index, that's a pretty cool resource. 24,149. What about it? 149. I mean, doesn't really. I just projected out the London kill zone. I guess if we just include this whole range here, you're looking at -1 standard deviations at about 110. 1.5 is 146, which also lines up pretty perfect with 4 standard deviations of Asia range high. I guess they're just, yeah, I mean, it really comes down to how much are you willing to ask from the market today. We did have red folder news. So maybe you're willing to ask for a bit more from the market in terms of points. But then again, it's Friday, end of the week, post PPI, CPI, and FOMC obviously awaits us next week. So maybe you have the opposite expectation. Maybe you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna ask as much from the market because I don't expect as much from the market today. And I think either way, you could be justified in your logic. I lean more towards the latter, probably. I lean more towards the not as high of expectation for today. But I guess that doesn't really matter. Market will do what it wants to do. A 5-minute gap here. But yeah, anybody did anybody take this? Just curious. Beautiful. I mean, literally like no drawdown on that if you took this 5-minute gap entry. Six ticks, 1.5 points a drawdown you had. Literally perfect. Look at this. Perfect. The support and resistance traders will love this. Literally like perfect break and retest here. The orb traders. The orb traders. Oh my god. Perfect 15-minute orb right now. Oh my, oh my. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. You figure it will retrace. Well, we got macro in 8 minutes. I do anticipate this hourly candle to, I mean, not, well, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, if we lose this 5-minute gap, it doesn't look too hot, but I actually kind of would expect us to hold this and probably make another drive higher before the end of the hour. That'd be my expectation. And then retrace more towards the top of the hour and put that upper wick in. What was your entry, Anthony? Yeah, I'm watching. That's what I'm looking at up here. When I'm looking up, I'm like watching ES. And you guys remember what we did yesterday with ES just pumping while NQ was stuck in the range, like barcoding on the 15-minute? It's basically opposite today. NQ's rallying and ES is actually stuck barcoding on the 15-minute. Sone's in the buy. Where was your entry, Sone? Holding to 100. Good luck, Sone. I'm pulling for. I mean, I think it looks good, to be honest. I wouldn't be worried unless we lose this 5-minute gap. But I think it looks good. You got, I mean, it's 10. We got a 15-minute candle closure here in a minute. And the macro, obviously, in about 5 minutes. So I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I'd be betting on another drive to the upside. Just kidding. I'm sometimes a bet man. Gets out that BE for 1 tick, and now this 24,075 was your 24,075. Oh shit! Why there? I'm on the 1 minute. Oh, dude, that actually was a 1 tick. Seriously, why that? Why that entry though? 2-minute gap here, 5-minute gap. Let's measure the range. Yeah, below 50%. I think your entry should have been up here. If you were going to take that. But, you know, I don't know. It's a little bit riskier after this impulse. This would be like if you're really aggressive, like you're in already and then you add there. Another drive higher here. There's the 90s. Come on, give us the hundreds. Give us the 100s. Let's see it. Yeah, you guys said that they found let me see if there's any. Let me analyze this. They said you guys said they found the shooter. Let's see. Oh my God, his name's Tyler. Breaking: Tyler Robinson, 22-year-old Utah resident, currently in custody. Robinson was reportedly turned in by his father. The killer confessed to his father, who is a 27-year veteran of the Washington County Sheriff's Department. His father then contacted authorities, secured his son before he could be taken. Huh. Oh. I'm getting the drive here. Man, I don't know. I'm reading through some of the comments. Mixed bag in this comment section, man. Some people are talking about, like, you know, would you turn your son in knowing that the penalty, like, it's probably going to be the death penalty? And then other people are like saying that they're not buying that it was actually this kid. Robinson is in custody. Motive is unclear, but the family statement noted that they thought Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. What's up, Sneer? Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what other information comes out about it. Macro is just starting now. We are getting this last drive higher here. See if we can get to these 100 levels. Looking good, chat. Looking real good. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting caught up on the chat here a little bit. Waiting. Yeah, just because you can shoot a rifle doesn't mean you're a sniper. Yeah, it's not. As somebody that has grown up like hunting my whole life, basically, and shooting guns. Yeah, it's not as people think it's as easy as like, oh, you just like in the movies they just put a crosshair on someone. It's like there's a lot more that goes into that type of precision. You got like 200 yards isn't like terribly far distance, but it's, you know, there could be quite a bit of variance at 200 yards still. So, I mean, that was a precision strike for sure. You can't, I mean, you know, it's not just a gimme. TP hit at 100, Sone, nice. Yeah, there you go. Got that final drive here before the hour. So now we're in this macro. Let's see if we can get this -1 standard deviation level up here. 110. Or not. Remember, this is original standard deviation was drawn from just the London kill zone, right? I extended it to this high. Just for shits and giggles, let me see. Ooh, like a tick below it at 102. See if we get that one more push. Minute left on this 5-minute candle. Cornea says, May at 200 yards, you just need even a PSL and you are GG. Yuki. There's this push coming. Holy. Taken in this ain't the same guy though, right? This is a different guy than that blowhorn guy. But I did see that was circulating. Yeah, no, I think it's a different guy taking in. They look similar though. Yeah, let's do a giveaway, huh? Haven't done one in a while. I actually don't have I don't have any codes to give out right now, but I'll get some for you, boys and girls. I'll get some for you, boys and girls. Green week. I've been green every day this week. Today was the only day that I didn't actually take a trade. So we'll do a giveaway here. If you want to be entered in the giveaway, code order is going to be TP USA. TP USA if you guys want to be entered in the giveaway. But congrats on anybody that took longs on this move higher here. Nice end of the week for you. Nice end of the week. Looking at ES. ES is finally starting to move out of this range a little bit now. Yeah, interesting how that flipped though. NQ ripping today. Finally, right? At what? 10:15 to 10:30, finally starting to break out of this range. Yesterday was totally opposite. It was ES that was ripping and NQ was just lagging behind. No spamming, boys and girls. All right, we'll do a giveaway winner here we'll do it at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, we'll pick the giveaway winner. So 1 minute. TP USA in the chat if you want to be entered into the giveaway. Yeah, it's automatically taking you out if you're spamming. As you can see here. Okay, 30 seconds, chat. 30 seconds. TP USA in the chat. TP USA in the chat. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And your winner is Taken in, fellow member. Taken in, are you there, pal? Are you there? Claim your prize. What the fuck? Yeah, Taken in, shoot me a message. But yeah, man, Taken in actually, because he's a member, he gets better odds. See this little star here? Because he's a member, he gets better odds. No, I didn't fix it. But you do get like a luck multiplier. Let's pick one more, chat, shall we? You guys want to do one more or no? That's some MLM stuff right there. All right, 11 a.m. just opened up. I'm just taking a look here, seeing how we look. But dude, yeah, look at this. -1 standard deviations smacked right at the top of the hour. Smacked at the top of the hour. All right. We'll do one more winner. No need for a different keyword unless you guys want to do a whole different keyword. But we can just pick a winner from the same batch if you're cool with it. I think we should do that and get on with our weekend, chat. What do you think? All right. Let's go for it. And your winner for the second giveaway. Well, before we pick it, looking ahead to next week. Before we pick the winner, looking ahead to next week. We got FOMC on Wednesday. And quad witching on Friday. We'll probably have contracts rolled over to December contract by Wednesday. But yeah, Monday I'll be live same time, 15 minutes before market open, and Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, but I'm thinking that we might skip the AM stream, just do the FOMC PM stream. And then for sure Thursday, and then we'll see where we're at by Friday. Probably still be live Friday. Might just do what we did today and might not take a trade, but we'll see. All right, guys, let's hit it. 3, 2, and 1. Benny, are you in the chat, Benny? You got a minute to claim your prize. There he is. What's up, Benny? All right, Benny. Benny and Taking In, shoot me a message. Discord, Instagram, X. And I'll get you guys a code here in a little bit. All right. Enjoy your guys' Friday. Enjoy your guys' weekend. If you're green this week, congratulations. If you're red this week, it was definitely trickier in the AM session, but still had some good opportunities. Thankfully green every single day this week, and then today being the only day that I haven't traded. So, might take a peek back in the PM session, but I'm also content going into the weekend. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But enjoy your weekend, everybody. Appreciate you guys as always. Like the stream before you hit the old dusty trail. And hey, I'll see you guys back here. Same time, same place, Monday morning. All right, guys. Peace and love, everybody.
Our tree sits at his desk, coffee in hand. NASDAQ.
Nah, we got to get the vibe. The vibe's got to be better going into the weekend. The vibe's got to be better going into the weekend.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips.
All right, guys. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Joints on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. wins every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity it grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.